Right, so today is actually my birthday. So I thought, what else can I do on my birthday apart from talk about that story where I almost got killed by my crush? So, to preface for this, essentially, I have to talk about another story to get to where I'm actually going to. So essentially, the first half of this is year 7. We're completely new into a new school. So if you don't know what the British education system is like, you have years 1 to 6 in primary school, and then years 7 to 11, or 12 and 13 if you decide to stay, or you can go to college if you want to go to college. So in year 7, new school, new people, don't know anyone. Well, I have my friends that were in my primary school with me that moved up to secondary school, but I only had like one friend in my form at the time, and me being a socially awkward boy didn't know how to talk to anyone else, so I didn't make friends quite that easily. And one form time, well, not even form time, it's like PSHE lesson or tutorial lesson, basically an hour that we spent with our main tutor learning the basically different things, mainly watching Newsround. But essentially we had one lesson where we had to write letters, we had to write anonymous letters to other people in the class, and the person that I got, I think the teacher was basically trying to play matchmaker, but the person that I got was actually the person I had a crush on at the time, so of course that's awkward. And do you know what I wrote? Have a guess. That's right, absolutely nothing. I wrote fuck all, because I had no idea what to write. I didn't know the person. I also found them extremely attractive at the time, so I felt really awkward writing about them. And by the end of the lesson, I had to hand in a blank piece of paper which had the person's name on it and nothing else. And I felt horrible. I felt terrible. And the teacher hated me because they were basically like, "Oh, how do you think that person feels? Now, everyone else gets these letters, and that person doesn't. How do you think they'll feel?" Terrible. Equally, if not more terrible than me. Or I probably feel more terrible because I wrote fuck all. You know. But yeah, I doubt the person actually. I think they probably cared at the time, but I doubt they cared that much going on and going forward. It was probably one of those things where, oh yeah, he's socially awkward. It's an awkward situation. Blah blah blah. Cut to year 11. No, don't cut to year 11. The thing that happened is I got a letter as well, and it was addressed like a fucking love poem. It was like it was all these things basically saying, basically just like saying that I'm a great human being and all this, which made me feel worse. It didn't make me feel better, it made me feel worse because I didn't write anything for the person that I was supposed to write for. And fucking the whole class were like Romeos. They were like fucking writing love poems, and then there's me who wrote nothing, and it made me feel horrible, and I still think back to it to this day. Now, cut to year 11, and in year 11 we had to do PE, but it was split into 4 sections. So we had PE basically being like physical education, like sports and everything. We had first aid. We had I think indoor games, something, and then I chose to do trampolining. And yeah, I know, me doing trampolining, not a good idea. And the same person that I had a crush on in year 7 and still kind of liked at this point, basically pinpointed me and said, by the end of, by X amount of time, we're going to be getting you to do double somersaults. And I was like, fuck no, you're not. That's not happening. I'm no way in hell I'm doing double somersaults. But they were basically like, you're doing double somersaults and you're gonna do it in the space of a month. And at this point I could barely do a seat drop. And I was only barely comfortable like fucking bouncing up and down on the thing. I wasn't comfortable doing anything more than that. And they wanted me to do a double somersault. So, few lessons of practice, I get fairly good at trampolining. And it gets to the point where I'm going to attempt to do one somersault. I'd done a few forward rolls, I felt rather confident, and the person was there egging me on, wanting me to do it, and I was like, oh yeah, I've got to do it, I can impress everyone here, and whoopty frickin' do. I attempt to do it, goes horribly wrong, I land on my neck, and I couldn't do PE for about 2 weeks after this, because I'd pulled one of the muscles in my shoulder, and I ended up seriously injuring my shoulder, and I could have seriously injured my neck. Thank God I didn't. But yeah, that's essentially the story of how my school crush nearly killed me. Yeah, that's essentially all I have to say on that. A little channel update though. My Patreon, I have actually got tiers now. I think it's $1, which is the equivalent of 50p. $1, whichever it equates into in pounds or pence. That's for, I'm going to put a list of shout outs for all of my Patreons in the back. So if you pay $1 or more, you'll end up on that list. And depending on how much you donate is how high you will be up on that list. I feel like that's fair. For people who donate $5, they can suggest videos for me to make. For people that donate 10 or more, they will get a link to my community Discord, which I'm in the process of making at the moment. I'm also in the process of making a PO box. Please don't send me, urine or a bomb or, your feces or your fecal matter. please do not send me any of that shit in my PO box. Also, a PO box like costs money to open up, so that will probably be in the £15 tier if you want to send me stuff. That will actually be like its own separate tier. But as far as like suggesting videos, that's probably not going to be that. There's probably not going to be a lot of people like paying £5 just to suggest videos. If you want to suggest videos, I do have one of those in the Discord, so it's like paying 10 for the Discord, and then you can suggest videos on there. And plus the Discord, you can just, you know, chat to me at the moment. You can get to feel more of a part of the community. I don't know what. You can use the Discord for however you want. I will have a set of rules for the Discord, obviously, you know, the usual: no racism, no sexism, no blatant bullying, no telling people to go kill themselves. That's a big one. And apart from that, you know, everything's fair game. You can be a creepy furry if you want, I don't care. Also, I can live stream again. I will probably live stream tomorrow, or sometime, probably tomorrow. That being because tomorrow is a good day for me to stream. I'm gonna have the afternoon free. I might actually stream later on today, you know, because, you know, it is my birthday and everything, so I might as well stream today. But I have OBS Streamlabs, so I can, you know, if you want to donate through there, you can. If you don't want to go through all the rigmarole of like the Patreon stuff, or if you don't have a Patreon yourself or a Patreon account yourself, you can donate through there, and, you know, all that lovely good stuff. Or it's just so I can stream again, to be honest. The fact that I can make money through that is, you know, gravy for me. It's a bonus. It's not the reason. It's just something that happens to be a result of it. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.